everyone. Greetings from National Skills Network. This is Madhuri, and I'm back today with yet another exciting and enriching conversation on an event that's coming up very soon. I'm talking about the Bengaluru Skill Summit, which is going to be held very soon. And let's know more about it from none other than the technical advisor to the Karnataka Skill Development Authority. We have with us today Mr. N Rao. So, welcome to this conversation, sir. And congratulations on this, the upcoming Skill Summit, which you have decided to conduct. And I think this is going to be the first one, right, in Karnataka?
Yeah. First time we are doing it in Karnataka.
Okay. So, let's get started by getting to know more about your views since you have been in the skilling ecosystem, I think, for a very long time now, if I understand, more than almost 2 decades, I guess. So, can we know more about how you interpret this trend about skills first future that we talk about so much today, where we are trying to convey the importance of skills rather than pure academic learning? And, especially in the AI disrupted age, we want to tell our youth that, look, just by getting degrees and doing the formal academic learning, it's not enough for you to enter into the AI disrupted world of work.
Yeah, thank you for this question, Madhuri ji. Actually, as you're aware, the skill first future marks a global shift totally. Earlier, we were valuing academic certificate. Now, actually, instead of degrees and certificates, now we are valuing the demonstrable skills. It's not about what anyone know, but what he can do with what he knows. So that is more important because the reason is AI and automation are transforming the job in structure totally. By 2030, nearly 40% of job skills will change as per World Economic Forum. So that means traditional education, I think, alone cannot prepare us for this disruption because it's going to change massively across the world. So the world no longer rewards what you know, it rewards what you can do. That is the essence of skills first future. So rather than decrease, because as I observed in the past 2-3 years, actually American and Western and across the world, it is now job placements are evolving from qualification to skills. Even if you see in the recent Elon Musk tweets or the employment recruitment he has offered to many people, for example, even Google, Facebook, nowadays actually they are looking for skills who are really good at coding or who are having AI skills, who are able to produce something. They are getting jobs with huge paychecks, massive paychecks. So that's, I think, see, in this regard, Karnataka has taken several steps in the past. That is, we have actually Kalika Jyote Kaushalya, one credit-based skill courses in universities in partnership with major organizations. That is for degree colleges and universities. And also at the school level, we have Nanna Vritti, Nanna Aike, where actually career awareness is provided in schools, where actually the students can choose what career is best suited to them. The unfortunate thing is what has happened is what we have observed based on various studies and other things. The awareness itself is missing. And second thing is vocational education image is always considered for the choice of the poor performers in the schools. So the people who are really passionate in learning something, some skills like welding, fitting, machinist, CNC, there are a lot of people who are interested or who are passionate if the awareness is created. Unfortunately, that was not there. And for that reason only, we have started this Nanna Vritti, Nanna Aike program. Another initiative which we planned as you are aware, let me also give you some background. We have developed the Karnataka Skill Development Policy 2025 and 32. Yeah. That is for the next 7 years. So that is, Cabinet has recently approved it, is almost more than 4,000 to 4,400 crores budgeted item. So that is now GO is yet to be issued. It is going to be issued in another few days. So we have covered all aspects of the skills first future. That is the maximum focus has been given. That is the question comes in the policy is the Karnataka. Why did you study? What did you study from to? What can you solve? That is the fundamental question. So in this regard, actually in the Bangalore Skill Summit 25, we have kept several tracks to focus on this issue. One is emerging skills, and track 3, if you see innovation, these both the tracks will this concept to life. That is skills for future. So then this, and also in addition to that, there is Skill Horizon 2030. That is a keynote address from insight to action, and from pilots to policy, scaling education and industry models, and roundtable on Gen AI for academia and reimagining higher education for skills. So this will be actually addressing the skills first future and how higher education and employability can match. Actually, academic learning builds the mind, but skills build the future. That is the concept which we are trying to build in over here. So by 2030, Karnataka aims almost 60% of the degree programs to carry integrated skill modules like embedded skill programs, then apprenticeship programs and internship programs, positioning Karnataka as India's skill gateway to the world. So that's some of my thoughts on this.
Yeah, so I think this gives a very clear picture about how much of importance the government has, really put on the skills front, and various ways you're trying to integrate the skilling programs along with the academics. Now that you told us the backdrop and also the importance that has been assigned to skills from the government front, another interesting perspective comes up here. When we talk about skilling, we are talking about inclusion, innovation, and the kind of impact this creates on society. So, with this kind of a perspective, how do you foresee the Bengaluru Skill Summit connecting all these three, that is inclusion, innovation, and impact, all these aspects of skilling to make it aspirational, to enhance the aspirational value of work integrated learning, which is still, I think the concept is yet to find that kind of acceptance in our society.
Yeah, you said it rightly. Actually, this inclusion is still an issue. But BSS 25, actually, we are trying to connect inclusion and innovation and impact into one mission. Making this a work integrated learning aspirational and accessible to all. So that means actually ensuring every learner, whether it is from remote geographical location, whether it is in urban like Bangalore, or male or female or disadvantaged category of persons, see, they are able to participate in the skilling initiatives in a meaningful manner. So that is the reason that we have put one track in Bangalore Skill Summit 25, that is Skills for All, which features basically inclusive by design and gender and disability pathways into growth sectors. And also a roundtable on CSR roundtable on financing inclusive skilling. So the basic idea is inclusion is not about accommodating people. It's about participating. It's about changing their lives. So every youth must see skills as a pathway to dignity and success in life. So similarly, with regard to inclusion, when we come to innovation, actually, as you are aware that Karnataka has been forefront in innovation. It has been always at the top ranked across India. So the Karnataka drives transformation using digital tools and partnership. And this innovation, the track 3 innovation and cross-track master classes showcase digital and AI-based forecasting, unified digital portal, then KS ISU, that is Karnataka State Intelligence and Strategy Unit, and AR-ware learning models. So that is actually to indicate innovation in skills is not just about technology. It is about reimagining how learning happens, who needs it, who delivers it, and whom it empowers. So that is because from that, we are hoping that this inclusion and innovation is going to create a massive impact into the livelihoods of the people. So work integrated models like internship, apprenticeships, and earn and learn programs will feature at PSS 25 through industry linkage cells, TPP partnerships, and various discussions and dialogues. So this is, we hope the impact in skilling is not measured by certificates issued, but the lives transformed and futures created. So across all tracks, as you can see, when we bring it all together, that emerging skills, innovation, and skills for all, and the cross-track master classes and roundtable discussions, proves that inclusion fuels innovation, innovation drives impact. So the Bengaluru Skill Summit is where inclusion fuels innovation and innovation delivers impact. So that's from my side.
Yeah. Yeah, very well connected. I think the way you have, taken it forward by connecting all these three important aspects of the Skill Summit, where we are focusing on inclusion, innovation, and impact. Another area which I think is the focus area also when I was going through the concept of the summit was to do with sustainability, right? So, what are some of the subsectors like the industry subsectors which will be participating there, like the green and renewable energy, and what is it that the participants can look forward to from these subsectors?
Yeah, thank you, Madhuji. Actually, as you're aware, the sustainability is no longer an optional. It's a core requirement in each and every area. So, emerging skills at BSS 25 features green skills for sustainable future. There is one separate session has been created for that, and it features various green sectors: renewable energy system, solar, wind, biomass, micro, hard, then green hydrogen storage, then battery management, electric mobility, EV manufacturing and charging infrastructure, circular economy, green construction. So we are getting speakers, best of speakers from this, including the GIZ, who are pioneering green skills programs and support across India. They are also partnering with us in this area. So the idea is sustainability is not for tomorrow's challenge, but it is today's requirement. And from solar rooftop to hydrogen hubs, Karnataka is training the workforce that will power India's clean energy revolution. That is what has been planned in our skill policy also. As part of skill policy, what we have done is green skills strategy we have drawn, and we are developing CMKKY 2.0 guidelines, that is Chief Minister Kaushalya Karnataka Yojana 2.0 guidelines, which have already been submitted to Karnataka government, which is under the process of approval. And this will generate over 1 lakh green jobs by 2030 through partnership with various organizations, Toyota, ABB, GIZ, GTTC, our one of the organization is going to pioneer this. So that indicates that green skills are not just for just technical, they are ethical, shaping how we work, live and grow responsibly, and also help the people who are in need. That's my take on this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. And we also see that in the summit, like you mentioned, there is going to be quite a few speakers, and I think there will be exhibits also, right?
Yeah, there is expo exhibit. Yes, you said it. There are expo exhibit. Several organizations are participating, showcasing their case studies, examples, training models, then successful models.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, I think, going to help us a lot in getting to learn more about these latest developments in the green sector. Now that you mentioned about the new skills policy for the state government, often we have seen that, when we talk about implementing a policy, there are a lot of challenges, and most of the time it becomes difficult to see the results of the well-intended policy at the grassroots level. So, how do you think this particular summit will create some kind of a catalyzing ecosystem to take the policy forward from the stakeholders who are coming into the there's maybe like panel discussions and other speaking options that are available in the summit.
You said it actually. Generally, unfortunately, India is very good in drafting policies. And at the central level, at the state level, we have wonderful policies. Actually, if they are executed in ditto, I think the outcomes can be great. So that is the basic reason why this BSS 25 for the first time. Actually, as you are aware that Karnataka is one of the few states which have developed its own skill development policy, Karnataka Skill Development Policy. This is the first time cabinet approved recently, and it has focused totally only on implementation. And the BSS 25, this skill summit, will be a platform to discuss about policy and on execution and evidence. The idea is how do we not only that identify the people in need, skill gaps, and tie up with the organizations, and how do you monitor also? Finally, how do you? So we are going to have a three-pronged strategy to ensure that the implementation is where policy meets people and success becomes measurable. How do you make this success measurable? For that purpose only, we are actually developing a very robust dashboard, AI-powered dashboard, that is artificial intelligence-powered dashboard, that is Karnataka State Intelligence and Strategy Unit, wherein that all the data will be coming from the districts and from the industries, districts, and associations and various partners. That way, a dashboard will be created at any point of time. You will know that where the skill gaps are available, where the jobs are available, where the job seekers are available. So, what is lacking? Then you will also find at any point of time how many people are trained, how many people are this thing. This is what we are going to discuss in BSS 25. And if you see that success stories are going to be discussed in track 3 innovation from pilots to policy, then track 2 on skills for all, empowering TVET practitioner and roundtables, CSR roundtables, how corporates and community partnership for skillings are impacted, and expo pavilions. A lot of organization in expo pavilion are going to discuss their success stories, case studies, and demonstrate, display. So that the idea is every successful skilling initiative begins as a local experiment, and BSS 25 is where these local stories go national. So this will be displayed, it can be seen and demonstrated at that place. So that is some of our organizations are also going to display their stalls, that GTTC, KDC and DITE, where actually their initiatives are also going to be displayed, showcasing the success stories. And this high train deploy models also, like we have an industry linkage cell where we tied up with several industries, where actually they train, they hire, they deploy the candidates. So those cases also will be displayed at that place. So the Bengaluru Skill Summit 2025 is not a talking shop, just it is not a theoretical knowledge. It is not about debates and dialogue. It's an implementation lab where we are moving from PowerPoint to pavement, from plans to progress.
Okay. Yeah. That's a very nice way of putting it with emphasis on the real grassroots implementation. So I think we got to learn quite a lot about the summit talking to you today. Is there anything else you wish to mention?
No, you will see this BSS 25 is a testament to the commitment of the government of Karnataka for the skill, for its movement to translating Karnataka Workforce 2030 vision into a reality. So it's a beginning. Actually, this is the first Bangalore Skill Summit being conducted at a great level. Actually, it is because so many. It is more than 100 speakers and more than 1,000 CEOs and participants. So from senior levels are going to participate. Around 300 students are going to participate. Around 3,000 visitors are going to come into this. And awards, we are also giving awards. Kaushalya Karnataka awards are being celebrated, because here we are going to recognize not only organizations, corporate awards who have contributed to the skill ecosystem. This is the first time this is happening in Karnataka, and we are recognizing the institutions who have done a great job in Karnataka skill ecosystem, and we are recognizing trainers, we are recognizing the alumni, we have progressed, and also we have kept one session for skill competition winners who have won world skills and India skills, wherein that they share their humble background, how did they reach, how they have actually now become successful in their life just because of winning skill competition awards.
Yes.
So these are some of them. In addition to that, we are also going to have sessions on global skill mobility and roundtable connection, where actually our organization IMCK, that Immigration International Migration Center Karnataka, and how they are connecting with youth to overseas jobs in Germany, Japan, and the Gulf. So Karnataka is connecting skills to global mobility and creating a workforce that is locally trained and globally recognized, which will be discussed at length in this forum. And in addition to that, Karnataka, how it is evolving from a skill implementation to skill intelligence. So finally, how we are able to reach to even the district level and taluka level to the needy people. Also, future skills and emerging tech, AI, robotics, additive manufacturing, data analytics, these are going to future skills pavilion sessions are going to be there. So tomorrow's workforce need to be digitally fluent, globally mobile, and environmentally conscious and ready for artificial intelligence disruptions. That is what we feel is Karnataka model. So that's what where BSS 25 is, where job seekers and job creators meet under one vision of self-reliant growth. That's what, by closing, what I can say about Bengaluru Skill Summit is, it's a Karnataka's declaration that skills are the real economy, where every partnership builds capability, every youth becomes employable, and every policy delivers a purpose.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. This, as I can summarize it, this summit is not just an event. It's a movement towards skilled, green, digital, all-inclusive Karnataka.
Yeah. So, like you just said, this being the first one, I'm sure it's going to set a trend for the state itself to have to make it like an annual event every year, and we all can look forward to where new things will be discussed, and perhaps it will set some kind of it'll be like a trailblazer for others to follow and also learn from the discussions that happen. So thank you so much, sir, for giving us your time.
Thank you, Madhuri ji. Actually, I hope you are aware that the theme of this Skill Summit is Workforce 2030,
Yeah.
where scale. Scale is how do we enhance institutional strengthening, how do we reach it to each and every corner. And systems. Systems is in terms of delivery and quality. How actually, because certificates is not carrying any value. So how do we ensure that the certificates that are given are the skills that are acquired by the candidates are recognized in the market? And bringing synergy, that is synergy is bringing the partnerships, collaboration with industry, academia, NGOs, government. So all this that is a beautiful thought is being given. Actually, we have constituted an advisory panel of the industry leaders who are actually guiding us in structuring this, in conducting this Bengaluru Skill Summit 2025, more relevant to the industry, more relevant to the academia, and to the candidates who require skills and placements.
Yeah. So you actually are touching each and every stakeholder, and also we feel that this is going to be like the first time in the country when you have such a big vision, and also it's going to be a very comprehensive event, as I can see from the description and the details that you have shared. So we wish you all the best, sir, for the summit, and let's hope that all the deliberations and all turn into actions, very productive, fruitful actions for the state and for the country. Thank you so much for giving us your time.
Yeah. Thank you, Madhuri ji. Thank you for taking time and interviewing us. Thank you. I thank the NSN team.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.